So this is our campground review of
the Oaks at Point South here in South Carolina.
right next to Yemassee.
Yemassee. This is a Thousand Trails campground, and we actually arrived here on March the 28th. I'm expecting to only be here for around 3 weeks, maybe 4, because we weren't sure what was going to happen. But we've been here for 40 days now, and you know, we like to travel, so we like to move around a lot, but this has been a great place to have to be for 40 days.
One of the cool things about this Thousand Trails campground is Thousand Trails proper. It's not an encore part. And like she said, that our membership says we can stay anywhere for 21 days. But they first extended us till the end of April, and then they come around and offered us another week. So
they said that Thousand Trails was extending for 1 more week as campgrounds started to open up, basically to allow everybody to kind of get their bearings back and make arrangements for where they were going to go next, I think. Okay, let's talk amenities, because I don't know about you, but amenities are kind of important to me, and laundry room is high on the list. So the laundry facilities here have been pretty good. The laundry room is actually closed right now because they're apparently taking advantage of some of the downtime to upgrade the laundry room, get some new machines, and do things a little differently.
So this is the pool area. It's not a big pool area like a lot of the places we've been. It's modest, but it's nice. We can't use it because of all of the coronavirus stuff. That's not unique to this place. Everybody's shut down with social distancing and stuff like that. So this is their gaming area. They got horseshoe pit, and over there's mini golf.
Yeah, we obviously didn't use it. You can check clubs out to play mini golf in the clubhouse, but the clubhouse was closed. So
we've got cornhole boards put over here, and this is the smoker she was talking about.
Yeah, we have a screened in area so you can cook out here and then eat in there, and we also didn't use that, but it looks like a decent place.
The screened in area brings up another point that I hadn't thought about till now. There's really a lot of bugs, like mosquitoes and no-see-ums. So if you do have a screened tent, it'd be recommended for out here if you want to spend much time outside eating. And this is one of the bathroom facilities?
Yes, the bathroom and shower facilities. And also high on the list of working amenities is usually the bathroom. And while it is an older building, it's well maintained and clean. So, you know.
And they got showers and toilets?
Showers and toilets, yep.
Cool. They do have what they call lakes. I think back home we call them ponds out here. Basically separating this campground from a KOA campground next door. And how many miles or how far, I guess, do you think the trails go out here?
Well, it goes around the pond, and it's roughly a mile. I know this because I walked 4 laps of it every day. So, you know, it helped keep me sane while we were sheltering in place.
And I think you said you counted about 10 alligators out here?
Oh, at least. There's a couple of big ones, and then a whole bunch, probably at least maybe 10, that are smaller, 3 to 4 foot in length.
So this is one of the ponds, or lakes, I guess. It's pretty much green algae all the time. The other one we're going to is pretty clear most of the time, I think.
Yeah, and it's great for fishing, apparently. I've seen quite a few people fishing at different times.
So this is the other pond.
Where alligators are, they don't they don't really want to interact with humans. So as long as you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. And I did test that one day on one of my walks, because there was a gator kind of up on the bank, pointed towards the trail, sunning himself, and I didn't see him the first time I went around. I did the second time, and yes, it did scare me, but he didn't move at all. And then the next time around, I was gonna get a picture of him, and as soon as he saw me, he just did a flip and jumped right back in the water. So as long as you leave them alone, for the most part, as I understand it, they will leave you alone as well.
So as you were saying, don't molest the wildlife.
Yeah.
You also got to be careful. I mean, it is a wilderness. She almost stepped on a copperhead yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, you are in nature, so, you know, just be observant, and it's just beautiful. So
as far as our checkoff list,
yeah, so we've kind of talked about the amenities, the ones we were able to use. A lot of times we like to make sure we have good cell signal in an area, and for the most part, it's really been pretty good here. So
I work every day and use a cell phone hotspot to do that, so it's fine.
Yep.
Probably hear it now. The traffic noise is pretty loud. We're less than a mile from the interstate,
right.
And that doesn't quiet down at night much.
No, it is muted more than maybe some other places we've been, because there's so much tree cover, but you can hear it, so it's not that bad. Yeah. And as far as local attractions, most of the time we stayed here, but we were able to go to Savannah, and I think Savannah is maybe about 45 minutes away.
And we went to Charleston, South Carolina.
Right, and that was I think about an hour. But both places are beautiful, and highly recommend taking a day trip if you want, and going and checking them out. So
it's really close to Congaree National Park.
Yeah,
another one of the things that was closed. Yeah, that's why we came here.
That's why we came here.
We hoped in the 40 days that we were here it would have opened for one weekend, but there's no opening in sight according to their website.
Right.
As far as site levelness and site accessibility, getting into it and everything, it was fine. Every site here is a pull-through site. Some of them are tight,
right.
but it's pretty level. We have a 2x6 plank that we put down sometimes, and that's all it took to level out our rig, was one plank on one side.
Right.
As far as stores and stuff like that, you're going to have to drive half an hour to get to a Walmart.
Right.
Gas station, there's a couple of gas stations around. There's some McDonald's and Wendy's and stuff like that really close. You could walk to them, they're maybe a mile away.
Yeah. Yeah, the biggest close town is Beaufort, and it's roughly 25 miles away, which is where they have a couple of Walmarts there. And
we went to the Discount Tire there, we went to Lowe's there, have a Home Depot. Yep. It's a pretty good sized place. Anything else?
One other cool thing in the area, it was in Beaufort, it was the National Cemetery, and there are some really old grave markers there, graves I suppose, but a lot of history, and in this area is where a lot of Civil War battles were fought, so there's just all kinds of history around this area if you have the time to explore, so it's great place.
Alright, so I guess that pretty much does it for our review of the Oaks at Point South and Yemassee.